ever since he returned to WWE as a babyface. Not much has changed with Roman Reigns. The key components of his character remain the same even though there's another tribal chief at the head of the table. As a result, Reigns came back at SummerSlam with a new nickname, calling himself the OTC, the original tribal chief. But, as he's working his way back to earning the coveted Eula Fala, another nickname has officially been donned through new merchandise. Roman Reigns posted a TikTok about what it takes to get in the incredible shape he's in. His answer was insightful. But what caught fans' attention was the t-shirt he was wearing. It said YTC, which stands for your tribal chief. While Reigns has previously referred to himself as that, it hasn't officially been used by others. From that perspective, this is a change. With Crown Jewel less than 2 weeks away, it seems like now is the time for Reigns to challenge Solo Sikoa to a singles match. Your tribal chief and Jimmy Uso are back on the same page, following the latter's WWE return at Bad Blood. A reunion with G has proven to be a much tougher task though. While it seems like the YET Master is cool with his twin brother again, Jey Uso still doesn't see eye to eye with Roman Reigns. The OTC said he's proud of his younger cousin, only for him to respond by saying, "No yeet." Now that G lost the Intercontinental Championship due to the bloodline, he has a reason to fight them. It will be interesting to see how his next interaction with Reigns unfolds, as the road to Crown Jewel and more importantly, Survivor Series, heats up. After months of anticipation and speculation, WWE's Crown Jewel event in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, delivered yet another monumental moment in the world of professional wrestling. The event was stacked with high-stakes matches, but none captured the world's attention quite like Roman Reigns' stunning clash with LA Knight. However, while the match itself was a spectacle, it was the post-match revelation of Reigns' new nickname that set the WWE Universe on fire. The over-the-counter OTC segment, a mysterious teaser heavily promoted in the weeks leading up to Crown Jewel, finally made its purpose clear. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, had evolved into something far more formidable. WWE announced that the over-the-counter teaser had a much deeper meaning. No longer would he simply be known as the head of the table, the tribal chief, or the big dog. Reigns was now rechristened the Last Pillar. When WWE revealed Roman Reigns' new nickname, the Last Pillar, the reaction was immediate. Fans erupted on social media, speculating about its meaning and how it would affect Roman's character moving forward, and for good reason. The phrase itself, powerful in its simplicity, seemed to carry layers of metaphor and significance. The pillar imagery is loaded with symbolism. Pillars are typically seen as strong, unyielding structures that hold up entire buildings. They are central to a foundation, representing support and stability. When Roman Reigns was christened as the Last Pillar, it instantly suggested that he was now WWE's final, unshakable cornerstone, a wrestler on whom the entire company rests. Throughout his dominant title reign, Roman has repeatedly asserted his superiority over his opponents. His presence in the ring has become almost mythic, with few able to challenge him. He is the face of WWE's modern era, having held the Universal Championship for over 1,100 days by the time of Crown Jewel. As the Last Pillar, Reigns is positioning himself not only as the foundational piece of WWE's current structure, but also as the ultimate indomitable force in the entire wrestling industry. In this narrative, Roman Reigns is the last unmovable piece in the wrestling landscape, the one who stands when all others fall. The new nickname also feels like a natural progression for Roman's character, one that has evolved significantly since he returned to WWE in 2020, with Paul Heyman by his side. Initially, he embraced the role of the tribal chief, the head of his Samoan dynasty. This was a storyline grounded in familial loyalty and dominance, and it showcased Roman's deep connection to the legendary Anoa'i family. But in recent months, it became apparent that Roman's story was moving beyond just his family ties. He had beaten nearly every challenger who came his way: Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, and more. The Bloodline faction fractured with the departures of Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, showing cracks in Roman's familial foundation. But Roman, true to his character, stood tall even as the bloodline crumbled. He had survived betrayals, attacks, and challenges, proving that he was not just a leader in name, but the literal embodiment of WWE's strength. By unveiling himself as the Last Pillar, Reigns signals that even as others falter, whether friends or foes, he will endure. He has outlasted the golden eras of stars like John Cena, The Undertaker, and Edge. Unlike his predecessors, Roman doesn't just hold the title, he is the symbol of the company's continued survival. He is the last line of defense, the final representation of strength in an ever-changing WWE. While the nickname, The Last Pillar, carries a grandiose connotation, it also hints at the next phase of Roman's WWE career. There has long been speculation about how much longer Roman would continue to dominate the WWE landscape. As the face of the company, his schedule has become more selective, and his presence on weekly television has diminished. Now, this new moniker suggests that Roman is moving into an even more exclusive phase of his career. Just as legends of the past became larger-than-life entities, making appearances only for the biggest events, Roman is positioning himself similarly. He is no longer the everyday champion, wrestling on SmackDown week in and week out. Instead, he's becoming a special attraction, the wrestler who only competes when the stakes are at their absolute highest. This elevates his mystique, transforming Roman from a dominant champion into a near-mythic figure in WWE. When the company calls Roman the last pillar, they are acknowledging that he has reached a level few others have achieved. He is now the standard bearer, not just for his current generation, but for WWE's past, present, and future. His dominance stretches across eras, linking WWE's modern product with its storied history. The unveiling of Roman Reigns' new nickname also leaves fans speculating about his eventual endgame. If he is truly the last pillar, who can realistically topple him? Does this mean that Roman's reign will continue indefinitely? Or is this WWE's way of foreshadowing the eventual collapse of even the strongest structures? For over 3 years, WWE has built Roman's character into something almost untouchable. His victories have been decisive, his presence commanding. But no wrestler, no matter how powerful, can reign forever. The nickname The Last Pillar evokes strength, but also a sense of finality. While Roman may be the company's ultimate cornerstone now, even pillars can fall. As WWE continues to weave the intricate narrative of Roman Reigns, the question will inevitably arise. Who will be the one to finally topple the last pillar? The possibilities are tantalizing. LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, or even a returning megastar like The Rock could challenge Roman for his spot atop the company. And when that moment comes, it could very well be one of the most significant matches in WWE history.